What's y'all nationality then? Y'all see Judah, right? You Judah? Give me Deuteronomy curses. Hey, so as a people today, right, as a whole, are we cursed or are we blessed? As a whole. Yeah, today.
I think we're cursed today.
We're cursed, why you say that?
I mean, I guess with all the things that's going on, we
Right. I like that. We is. Yeah. So we all own worst enemies, right? Yeah. But why is that though? Why the white man, he blessed? The Chinese man, they have their own land. The Arab man, they got businesses in our neighborhoods. How is it that we as majority live in the ghettos, but we don't have our own stores, our own banks, our own schools?
Bring it up.
You go to the white man neighborhood, you don't see black-owned businesses. You don't, right? You go to the black folks neighborhood, right? Excuse me. You go to the black folks hoods, and you see what? Chinese businesses, nail shops, Arab stores.
Right.
You got white banks.
Bring it
You
up.
got a Walmart. You got gas stations, right? They got their own businesses in our neighborhoods, right? That's a curse according to the Bible.
Right.
I read that. Give me 28, 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Are y'all familiar with the book of Deuteronomy? You ain't? Do y'all know about Moses?
Oh, most definitely.
So what did God do with Moses? So he used Moses to do something. To do what?
Captivity.
Out of Egypt, right? Give me 1-1. So we're going to read what Moses told his people, all right? To let y'all know what's going on. I don't want to lose y'all, all right? I read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So Moses, he's speaking to who? How you know? I read it again for me.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Know the whole world.
All Israel.
Know the white man.
All Israel.
So Moses, he's dealing with Israel only. He ain't dealing with anybody else.
Right.
Jump back. I read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
So we're going to read what Moses is going to tell Israel. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So he's telling Israel, if they won't listen to God's voice is found where? In the Bible, right? So we won't listen to the Bible, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To do his what?
All his commandments.
Name me some commandments. Do y'all know? Kill. Commit adultery. So if we don't listen and do the commandments, read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall...
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now I just asked y'all, was be cursed as a whole? You said, yeah. Moses, he's telling Israel that you're going to be cursed if you don't keep the commandments. We're proving according to the Bible by the curses that we are the children of Israel. Now we're going to go through some curses, all right? Give me verse 68. Hey, look. How did we get over here to America? On ships, right? Is that in the Bible?
Is it in the Bible?
Yeah.
It's in the Bible.
What verse?
I can't remember what verse, but it was the first time that it was in slavery. But then the second time, it was to where he said you would go into slavery by ship.
By ships. We're going to read it, all right?
It's in the Old Testament.
You right. Now he may not know. We're going to read for him too, all right? Read that.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into where?
Egypt again.
So what were we doing in Egypt the first time? You said earlier. Egypt the first time. Slavery, right? Right, read. From top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord here's going to bring us into slavery. Let's prove what Egypt means. Give me Exodus 22. Read.
Bring it up.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
He brought us out of Egypt. Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. Egypt means what? The house of slavery or bondage, right? So you was right, bro. You was right. Now jump back.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it up.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So we're going to go into slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
We came over here to America as slaves on what? On ships, right? The Bible got our history written in it. But yet they say it's a white man's book. No. You don't read about white history in the Bible. You read about black history in the Bible.
Bring it out.
The Bible is a black man's book. I figured it out.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And they shall be sold unto your enemies.
Shall be what?
Sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So were we not sold on slave auction blocks? We did, right? This only happened to us, so-called black Hispanics and Native Indians, read.
And no man shall buy you.
So no man's going to save us from slavery, all right? Except Christ. He's going to save us, all right? Now, read verse 15 again.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
So why did we go into slavery again? Because of what? Obeying what? We weren't keeping the commandments, right? So slavery, punishment, the bad things that happen to us today are a reason why, because we never kept the commandments.
Right.
So we're going to read a commandment that y'all can keep today. Give me Exodus 20. What's the day according to the Bible? Today's Saturday, right? How does God feel about Saturday? You're right. We'll get out the Bible. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So it said to remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Today is the Sabbath day. We got to keep this day holy. Read.
6 days.
So you got 6 days out of the week to work. When the first day of the week is? Sunday, right? All right, so Sunday the first day of the week. So let's count. Okay. So let's count, right? Sunday is what, the first day? Monday the second day, Tuesday the third, Wednesday the fourth, Thursday the fifth, Friday the sixth, and Saturday is what? All right, read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So you got 6 days to make your money, grind, hustle, work. Read.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
It said, but the 7th day, which is today, is the Sabbath day. So we're going to find out what we can do and what we cannot do on the Sabbath day. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
So in the Sabbath day, which is today, we're not supposed to what? Do any work. All right, read.
Thou, nor thy son,
You have a son, he can't work today either. Read.
nor thy daughter,
The daughters, they can't work today either. Read.
thy manservant.
What's a manservant? So you got the businesses, right? A job. They can't work today either. Read.
Nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle,
So you have farmland, animals. They can't work today either. Read.
nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
So we found one rule, right? We can't work today. Can we cook today? How you know? Huh? How you know, bro? I don't know that. How you know? You do? All praise it. What about you?
I almost don't know. I got the kids.
You know that? Hold on, bro. Read it. Hey, hold on.
Okay,
One second. Read it for me.
Exodus chapter 35 verse 3. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
So it said you can't make a fire. What if I'm cold? Is this talking about for weather or it's my cooking? Give me Exodus 16. Read.
Exodus chapter 16 verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
So it said tomorrow is the rest of the Holy Sabbath. Tomorrow means what? That means today what? Today is Friday, right? He said tomorrow, which is what? The 7th day of the week. Tomorrow, the Sabbath day, read.
Unto the Lord, bake that which you will bake today.
So he's telling you to bake or cook what you're going to cook the day before the Sabbath. Why is that? Why are you telling me to cook on a day before the Sabbath? Because you can't cook on the Sabbath day. That's why. Read.
and see that you will cease.
So see mean boil. Boil and bake what you're going to cook on the day before the Sabbath. Read.
And that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
So it said the food that you cook, let it lay up for tomorrow. What's that called? That's called leftovers, right? So you can eat on the Sabbath, you just can't cook. 9. Do we supposed to stay at home by ourselves? Or do we supposed to come and gather together?
Bring it out.
As one body? Huh? Stay home? Okay, what you say, man? You don't know? That's good, that's good. All praise. I read that.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 3.
Bring it out.
6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest, unholy convocation.
A what?
Unholy convocation.
So on the Sabbath day, that's a holy convocation. What's a holy convocation? Huh? Right, that's a holy gathering. So on the Sabbath day, you're supposed to gather together with believers that believe the same thing that y'all believe. Because believe it or not, bro, we need each other, bro. We need each other. All right? Read it again.
6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest, unholy convocation.
So now we learned that we can't cook on the Sabbath, we cannot work, and we have to gather together. Now it's one more thing that we can't do. Can I buy and sell today? What's up? No? How you know? You're right. I got you. What do you say, man?
I'm gonna say
No.
no. He told me not to go in that store.
Okay, let's find out what the Bible say, all right?
He said, man, don't go in there and buy that store.
He told you right. He told you right. Okay, I'll praise it. I read it for me. I'll praise it, man.
Nehemiah chapter 10, verse 31.
Bring it out.
If the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day.
So it said, if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals is like what? Food to sell. Food, merchandise. If they bring y'all any victuals today, the Sabbath day, read.
To sell.
To do what?
To sell.
To sell, read.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
That we would what?
Buy it of them.
That we would not.
Buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So we not supposed to be buying and selling on the Sabbath day. You can't get gas and buying food. You can do that. Remember now, you got 6 days to work and do everything you got to do. You got 6 days to prep. That's more than dinner time, right? So what can we do on the Sabbath and what can we do? Y'all forgot you that quick.
No, I know what.
Oh, we just supposed to gather together.
There's one. What else?
With each other.
What else? Can we work?
No.
No.
Right? Can we cook?
No, you can't
No.
cook.
Can we buy and sell?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.